Hey everyone, welcome back to What the Film School. I'm Haley, and I know it's been so long since I posted on this channel. I'm so sorry about that. This summer I kind of took some time to myself. I had a lot of family come visit me, and also if you haven't noticed, my background is a little bit different because I actually moved apartments this summer. So I'm still in the New York City area, I just moved to a new location, so you guys are going to be seeing that from now on. So we're in September right now, which is kind of like back to school season. For me, this time of year feels like, because the seasons are changing, it's sort of a new start. So I'm going to take the opportunity right now, going off of that idea, to kind of share with you some tips on, what you can do for yourself if you're going into school. Like, let's say it's your first year of university and you're going to film school, or even if you're not in school at all. I'm just going to give you some tips on kind of how to treat this new season moving forward, what you can do just to start fresh and make the most of your time. So the first thing, if you're going into film school, is just don't be nervous about it. It gets easy to kind of like be fearful of things because you just don't really know what to expect. There's going to be challenges throughout the year. Obviously, you're still going to school, and I've talked about this before, but don't treat it like school. The best part of it is that you're learning a craft and you're learning something that is going to be ultimately fun in a way. So kind of look at like the school year like that. Also, sorry if my lighting is totally crazy. I've got this sun like right in front of me, so it might be a little bit bright. The first couple of weeks are going to be a little bit easier. Everyone's kind of feeling things out, especially in film school. I think the first couple of weeks was really like doing kind of the initial work before like the best stuff started. So I want to say like screenwriting classes or like movie making classes, it was all kind of like reading the syllabus the first couple of days, the professor kind of introducing themselves, you kind of network with the class a little bit. I really hate to love and love to hate those things where you go around the classroom and everybody says like, my name is this, my hometown is this, and I am interested in this. That's kind of what is to be expected the first couple of weeks. Kind of make note of those things. Like if there's something that a teacher or professor tells you about themselves that you think is kind of interesting or you want to learn more about, that's the opportunity to go up to them after class and say like, I heard that you interned at this place or you worked for this company, like I'd love to just talk to you more about that experience. Even if you hear someone in your class that might be interested in cinematography and like let's say you're interested in directing, that's a great chance to go over and say like, hey, like throughout the semester, like if you need to be working on anyone's projects or whatever, like I am a director, I'd love your help, something like that. And depending on the type of school you're going to as well, sometimes you might be mixed with upperclassmen. High school maybe not as much, but for me, at least in my high school, we had juniors and seniors mixed together when you were older, and then sophomores and freshmen were mixed. But especially when I got to film school, there were all types of people mixed together from all grade levels. So that's another really great opportunity if someone just happens to be in your class and maybe they're like a junior or a senior and you want to like ask them any advice. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to do that. I don't think I've run into anybody in film school that was opposed to like chatting about themselves or chatting about their experience. Now, the other thing as well about starting your first week at maybe a new school, college, whatever, or just going back to school, is kind of taking the chance to explore something new. Obviously, if you're going to new school, it's all new to you. Really like taking advantage of what's around you. So, if there's like meet and greets, there's like open houses for things or like clubs or, offering for people to join, like go check it all out. Maybe none of it interests you, maybe all of it interests you. Like it's worth taking a look at kind of the resources that are available. And even in high school too, if there's like some film club that some students started, or in my case, when I was in high school, I was part of the National Honor Society, and I think my senior year I ran for like the movie night committee head. So that meant for the whole year actually I got to plan all the movie nights, I got to pick the movies we watched, I got to pick all the snacks and stuff. And finally, hopefully this has not been too rambly, I'd say that for your first couple of weeks of school, you should just wake up early and just try to like psych yourself up for it, like be excited, because you are getting the opportunity to learn. Think of it like it's the new year, like wake up and it's like New Year's Day and you're just so excited because you feel like you have all these possibilities in front of you. Like don't let that feeling go away. That was one of the things that it really bothered me about going to school, is that you just kind of get into the routine of school and you forget like, oh, I'm actually doing something really cool here, or like I want to be doing something really cool. With whatever you're doing, like sometimes just take a step back and just be like, this is something that is interesting to me, this is something I enjoy doing. And finally, for those of you that are not going back to school, like me, I'm going back to work, it's same old, I would suggest that you take the time for the next, 3 months or whatever until the end of the year, take the time to learn something new. Also similar to going back to school, but go back to your computer, type in something interesting, even if it's just on YouTube. You can also find so many courses online these days for things you're interested in. Don't look at it like this time of year is just so gray and dark and like you're not motivated. Like, keep yourself set to at least one goal, because I think that that's going to be a really big thing. And for me, it's starting my YouTube channel back up again. I do really want to keep this channel going, especially as we are entering the school year, because I just feel like I still have so much more to share with you guys about my film school experience, and then also my life outside of film school. Be sure to keep an eye out on my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a video. I'm going to be trying to stick to my schedule of posting at least once a week on Sundays. So, you know, if you're on YouTube on Sundays, then look me up. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give me a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments if you guys have any tips, but also just to say hi and just say hello, like, we're glad you're back because it's been so long and I'm so sorry. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will see you all again soon.